What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to a brand new episode of Maximus the Fourth. Most recently, I have given you guys a walkthrough of vintage Crystal Pepsi, standing next to modern day Crystal Pepsi. I then gave you guys a video of vintage Pepsi Blue, standing next to modern day Pepsi Blue. And then yesterday, I did vintage Crystal Pepsi versus vintage Pepsi Blue. And now it is only right that we pretty much finish the series of both Crystal Pepsi and Pepsi Blue with modern day Crystal Pepsi versus modern day Pepsi Blue. The title of today's video is going to be Modern Day Crystal Pepsi versus Modern Day Pepsi Blue. Which one tastes better? Now, for those of you that are new to this channel, and maybe you've never heard of Crystal Pepsi or Pepsi Blue, I'm going to give you guys a very brief walkthrough on both of these flavors. So let's go. Starting first with Crystal Pepsi, to your guys' left. Crystal Pepsi was first released in 1992. It was discontinued in 1993 after very poor sales, and it was originally released trying to compete with Vanilla Coke. Skipping way forward, Pepsi Blue was first released in 2002. It was then discontinued in 2004 because of a highly controversial chemical agent, Blue Number 1, which gave it the blue color. And that chemical, Blue Number 1, was banned in most countries. Now back to Crystal Pepsi. Because of the LA Beast creating a massive movement, Crystal Pepsi did come back in 2015, but it was only available on a website called Pepsi Pass. And then, I believe in 2016, there were like 18,000 six-packs, which was a Pepsi sweepstakes item, and there were only the winners of that program that won the six-packs in the first place when it came out for the second time. And then I believe in 2017 it came back, but it was only available, I think, on Amazon. And then in 2018 it made another re-release on store shelves. And then in 2019, I think it was released in both, at least just Canada, but it might have been both the States and Canada, or Canada and Germany. I can't remember exactly. But in 2020 and 2021, there was no activity of Crystal Pepsi. It pretty much just took a dip. But then in 2022, there was a limited time release in Canada, and that is the latest news of Crystal Pepsi. Now, Pepsi Blue, on the other hand, was a lot more simple. After 17 years of it being discontinued, this was one of the items that fans just absolutely begged PepsiCo, like you wouldn't believe, to bring back to the store shelves. And then 17 years later, in 2021, lo and behold, it was official. They brought back Pepsi Blue for a limited time only during the summertime. And I think it was available somewhere in March and then discontinued and pulled off the shelves around June. So that is the story of both Crystal Pepsi and modern day Pepsi Blue of late. Let's get into the taste test of both of these and see what we can figure out. Starting first with Crystal Pepsi. Ooh, that's got a pretty good smell to it. That smells really good, actually. So yummy. It's amazing how well they could make Crystal Pepsi taste for being absolutely clear. I just love the concept. You're basically taking a dark cola Pepsi flavor and you're converting it into a clear Pepsi flavor. I wasn't going to do this, but I'm just a little bit curious to taste and to take a drink of Pepsi right next to Crystal Pepsi because I want to see what the true difference is. Well, there definitely is a difference, mainly because there's carbonation in this. But the best way I can describe Crystal Pepsi and how it tastes is it's basically a little bit of a mild, lighter taste of Pepsi Original. And there's nothing wrong with it. Even though there's no carbonation in this, this is not doing me out at all. As it stands currently, Crystal Pepsi, I would give this a very strong 8.5 out of 10. Now, starting with Pepsi Blue to your guys' right. That's not bad. So, you're definitely getting a bit of a hint of blueberry in this. It's not even close to as good as the original Pepsi Blue, but it is pretty fair. It can definitely still give you nostalgic vibes if you focus hard enough. It's very sweet. You can definitely count on that. I feel like the aftertaste of cotton candy is gone in this one. Okay, my final assessment here. I've actually changed my mind. I'm going to knock Crystal Pepsi down to a 7 out of 10. And then Pepsi Blue is going to get an 8 out of 10. And I'm not trying to be biased here, you guys. I promise you, that was a very honest taste test. But Crystal Pepsi, you're basically just getting a little bit of a lighter flavor of original Pepsi, and it's in clear form. 7 out of 10. And then Pepsi Blue, modern day, you're getting a little bit of a hint of blueberries. And it has a very sweet taste to it. Like I said, the cotton candy in this one is gone, but it is a very solid taste. And I would give this a very fair and solid 8 out of 10. So at the end of the day, modern day Crystal Pepsi versus Pepsi Blue of new. Which one tastes better? Pepsi Blue is going to be the undisputed winner once again, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that's it. You've heard it from me, Maximus IV here. I am signing out, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.